So first I'm going to install Jenkins, okay? So this is Ubuntu machine. So I'm going with the Ubuntu configuration. Before that, I need to install Java. Hi, we just configuring two machine, okay? We just continuing our previous lab that is for a Docker deployment using CICD. So in previous section, we faced some errors. So I started from the scratch, okay, today. So I deployed two machine. One is Ubuntu and one machine for Windows. That's only for me because I couldn't access the application with my local machine. And now I'm going to install Jenkins, okay, in my Ubuntu machine. So before that, I ensure that the Java installed. So I successfully installed Java and I am checking the version. Okay, now I got the version 17. Now I'm going to install Jenkins on my Ubuntu server. All are following, right?
Yes, sir.
So the Jenkins installation is over. Okay. So just ensure that the service is running or not. Okay. So we can use systemctl command. Systemctl. Then the service name. Sorry, we need to check the status. Okay. So we need to provide the status and the service name. Here the service name is Jenkins. See the service is active. So what next? Just go to the machine. I didn't enable the port. So go to check security group, edit inbound. I'm adding the port number 8080. That is default for Jenkins. Okay, I just enable the port. Then one more thing I am going to install, that is Docker, okay? Because uh, we need to configure SonarQube, okay? So I am using SonarQube inside Docker container. So it's very easy process, okay? That's why we are choosing Docker for installation of SonarQube. So same way I'm going to install Docker first, then install SonarQube. So there is a permission issue when coming to the command docker ps. Okay, so we need to use the sudo. Otherwise, we need to add a user within the group. Okay, there is a command for that. After that, we can use without sudo. Okay, and we need to provide the permission as well. I mean the modification. So I am using change modification command. Chmod is the Linux command. And for the user, we will give full permission. That is 777. Okay. There is a key value corresponding to the numeric. Then the path of the Docker. Okay. Docker socket that we need to provide. Var run docker.sock. See, before that, okay, before permission issue. Okay, leave it. Now I can see the Docker container without sudo. That's the output that we will give after this command. Okay, see Docker ps. Now we can see the container. Okay, in our case there is no container. That's why it's not seeing any container here. So now I am going to install Sonar Cube. Okay, so we can directly run Sonar Cube. I mean using the run command, and we can provide the image name. Okay, Docker image name. So Docker run detach mode. Then the name Sonar is fine. Then we need to provide the port. So port number, default port number for Sonar Cube is 9000. Container port, and the 9000 is our host port. I mean the virtual machine port. Then we need to provide the image name. Okay. In our case, we didn't have an image. So what will we choose here is the repository, the Docker Hub repository. Okay. So this is a Docker Hub repository, that is Sonar Cube. Sonar Cube LTS community. Okay. So this is the Docker Hub repository. Okay. This is a open source Sonar Cube contribution repository. So when we enter this command, it will download the image and it will run actually. So again, I'm checking the Docker PS. Say SonarCube is running. Okay. As of now, only one container here. Okay. Docker PS. Now I am going to access my Jenkins and configure it. So that I need a machine. So that I configure the Windows machine. For your case, you didn't configure anything because you can access your Jenkins within your local machine. Okay. So this is a way accessing a Windows machine. Okay, choose connect option, then choose the RDP client, then download the desktop RDP section. So it will, it will download one section here. Then we need to get the administrator password. Okay, by default, the administrator, the username is administrator. So we need to get the password. So we have a PEM key, right? So that is an encrypted key. So we will decrypt that key to getting our password. Okay, so get password and choose our PEM key. I'm using GS new. Open it and decrypt. So it will give the password. This is the password. Copy and open the connect. Give the password. Okay. Now it will open my Windows server. Okay. So I'm copying my Jenkins machine public IP. Then access here with the port number. So Jenkins is here. So we need the administrative password for Jenkins. So where we will get the password using this directory, we will get the password. Okay, initial admin password. So we just using a cat, sudo cat, then the directory. So what are things in the initial admin password? It will show. Okay. Sudo cat. Cat is a command to viewing the content in a file. Okay. Say this is a password. Copy. Mhm. I'm going to install suggested plugins. Same way, I'm going to enable port number 9004 accessing Sonar Cube. So just to go to the security group and edit inbound rule. Add one more rule. TCP custom is fine. Then the port number 9000. Anyone can access 00000. Save rule. Then okay, SonarCube is ready. Before that, we need to configure the Jenkins initial user configuration. So give some username like test 2123. So Jenkins is ready, okay. And same way, we just go to the SonarCube and give some the default username and password is admin. DMIN login. We need to give some new password. Update. So the Jenkins and SonarCube is ready. Okay. So like next thing is we need to install the plugins. Okay. So go to manage plugins. Sorry, manage Jenkins and go to plugins. So go to install available plugins. So here we can install the plugins that we need for our application. Okay. So we need first JDK. Okay, JDK. So JDK is this is a JDK one, Eclipse Terminal Installer. So choose that one and install. Go to our plugins again. And next thing is SonarCube. Okay, not SonarCube, Sonar Scanner. It says scanning tool within the Jenkins. Okay, Sonar. Yeah, this is one Sonar Scanner. Install. Next thing is like OWASP. That is for dependency scanning. Install. And the last thing is Docker. Okay, Docker. For Docker, we need to choose Docker commands, Docker pipeline, Docker API, and Docker build. These five things we need to choose. Okay, and install. So I believe all the plugins that need for our application is installed. Okay, we will get the download progress. All are successful. Then go back to manage engine again and go to uh, tools for configuring the installed plugins. Okay, so go to tools. So what are the tools that we configure? All things under this tool. So we come here and configure it. Okay. So first thing is JDK installation. So give the name that we provide in the pipeline script. In my case, I provide the same name like JDK. Then install automatically. Choose the one. And we need to provide the installer from where the Java installation happen. Okay, that's the thing we provided here. So we need to choose adoptium.net and we need to provide the version. 17 is fine. Choose anything above 17. Okay. Then going down, like next thing is Sonar Cube scanner installation, not Sonar scanner for MS build. So Sonar scanner installation, add that one. Then give the name for the Sonar scanner. So Sonar scanner is fine because I am provided the same name Sonar scanner in my pipeline script. So we need to ensure that all the names are correctly matched with the pipeline and here. Okay. Otherwise, when the pipeline executing time, it will searching for the corresponding name. Okay. I mean the tool name. These are the tool name. Okay. So the pipeline didn't get the tool name, it will fail actually. And we need to choose automatically. Then we can choose automatically install from Maven Central and choose the version. For the Sonar Q, we can choose like a 4.8.0. 4.8.0. This one, okay. 4.8.0. That's fine for the Sonar Cube. Then go down and dependency check. Okay, this is for our dependency checking tool. So just add the tool. The tool name, I am provided the tool name in my script is DC. Okay, dependency check. Then automatically install from choose the install type is GitHub. So it will download from GitHub. Okay. And we need to provide the version for the dependency 6.5.1 is fine. 6.5.1. Okay, all thing is fine. For the Docker, we come again and configure. Okay. So apply and save. Go to tools again and just to verify everything is fine. So JDK, see JDK is here. You can see the configure thing. Then go to Sonar Scanner, drop down, see everything is fine. And dependency check. Okay, everything is fine. I will show you, okay, where in our pipeline script, where we provide these names, okay. Now just to go back to manage Jenkins and we need to add some credential, okay. In this case, we need to add the Sonar Cube using Sonar Cube token. Then for Docker login, because when we build image, okay, in this pipeline, we have one stage for building images, okay, Docker images. Then after successfully, the Jenkins will build the image. After it will push the image to Docker Hub, okay. So we need to provide the Docker Hub login to this Jenkins. Okay, so here we store all the things like our credentials. So come here in the manage Jenkins, then go to credential. So this is a credential page. So here we can see global, drop down, and credentials. So first we need to add the token. Okay, SonarCube token. So just to go to the SonarCube and go to administration. Then go to security, users. Here we can see token. So under the token, these 4 lines, click that one. Here we need to provide the token name and the expiry date for the token. Okay. In our case, we can choose 30, that's fine. Generate. So we will get a token. So just to copy the token and go back to Jenkins credential. Here we can see a kind type. Okay, this is a kind. So the kind is username and password. For our case, our kind is not username and password because we have a token only, right? So drop down the thing and here we can see a lot of things like a secret test, secret file. In a token, we can choose the secret test. Okay. So then here we can see a secret. So under the secret, we need to copy the token. Sorry, paste the token and give it a name like sonar token. Sonar token. Same thing we can provide in the description as well. Okay, all are following, right? Any doubt? All of you?
Yeah, sort of following.
Okay. Then same way we need to store one more credential for this lab, that is Docker credential. Okay. So again, go down, add credential. This is username and password because how we log in Docker Hub using our username and password. Okay. So same thing we need to provide here. So the username is my username. In your case, you will provide your Docker Hub credential. Okay. I hope all are created Docker Hub, right? Docker Hub account.
Yes.
Okay, that would be fine. Then we need to provide the Docker Hub password here. Then coming to ID, okay, this ID is a identical thing, okay, that we provide in the Groovy pipeline script. Okay, so ensure that same name we provide in the pipeline. So like Docker CRUD, I think I am providing Docker CRUD. Okay, copy. Docker credential. Okay, just create. So both are now saved in the credential. Okay, like SonarQube token and Docker credentials. So again, I'm going back to Jenkins. The next thing is I need to add the SonarQube server. Okay, so go to systems. And go down. Here we can see SonarQube. Okay, see Sonar server, SonarQube server. So enable the environment variable and add SonarQube. Here we need to add the sonar, then provide the SonarQube URL with the port number. In our case, we need to provide the public IP of the SonarQube and the port number. Then here we need to provide the Sonar authentication token. So top down Sonar token, we already created a credential for the SonarQube token. So it will shown here. Okay, see. So we can just choose the one. So that's fine. Can apply and save. Okay, SonarQube is fine. So one more thing, just to go to manage engine and go to tools. We didn't configure the Docker actually. So just to go to down, below down, I mean, here we can see the Docker. So add Docker. So give it a name for the Docker, that is Docker fine. Add it automatically. This is actually configuration of Docker tool, okay, inside Jenkins. So we can download it from the Docker, officially docker.com, and we can go with the latest, no problem, and apply and save. I think all the configurations are done. Now, share screen. Just to go to the here, the Jenkins server. Okay, so here we need to add some more thing like Jenkins. Sorry, Triv. We need to install Triv. So this is a command to install Triv. So Triv is actually installed. And one more thing we need to install a make apt. Make is a tool for opening a make file. Okay, we have a make file in this application. So inside the make file, our all configurations are wind up. So even the Docker file, okay, Docker file commands, all the things are in the make file. So when we running the pipeline, what are things provided in the make file will execute. Okay, so we need to install the prerequisites things in our Jenkins server. That's why I'm installing the make here. Install make. Okay, make is installed. So I think everything is fine. Now just go to the Jenkins. Then we can directly build our application. Okay, Python. So this is my like Python application repository. Okay, so from here, these codes are, I mean, taken from the Jenkins and do the process. Okay, like the pipeline, like it will scan all the codes that are in this repository. Then here we can see a make file. Okay, see, this is a make file. So using the make file, it will create the image, the Docker image, all the things, then pushing to Docker Hub. Then same file we deploying to our container. So this is a configuration page of our project. Okay, so we just create a new project. The name is Python app. Then go to the configuration. Then scroll down. Here we can see the Python pipeline. So under the pipeline, we can see here a script. So copy our script here. Sorry, paste our script here. So this is our entire script. Just to go through the script once again. So in our pipeline, start with a pipeline syntax. Okay, see, we can see a pipeline. Then it's open a curly bracket. Then in end, we can see the closing of the pipeline. In between, we have tools. Okay, the tools in this case, we only add a tool called JDK. So what will happen? This will install a JDK in our server. Okay, in our server means the Jenkins server. Then we have we have added one environment that is for Sonar Scanner. So it will add adding a environment in our Jenkins server. Okay, and the name is Sonar Scanner. Then we have multiple stages. So we open a stages. So inside the stages, we have different stage. Okay, see, this is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, 5, 6, like that. So the first stage is getting the git checkout. Okay, so it will checking the repository. This is our repository. So the same repository I'm providing here. So see, this is a repository I am using. From here, I will copy the repository. This is a repository. So this is the same repository I'm providing here. And we need to choose which main, the branch, okay, main or master. In our case, it's main, see. So we provide that thing in the script. So what will happen when executing this script? It will getting all the details. What are the codes, subfolders, all the things we can, we will get from the repository to our Jenkins. So next thing is OWSP dependency check. Okay. So what are the dependency we include in our code? It will, checking in this stage using the OWSP dependency tool. So next thing is try-vfs. Okay, try-vfs and try-vscan. These are two things. Okay, try-vfs for checking the working directory. Okay, we are working in some directory, right? So it will scanning the vulnerable things in the working directory. That's for try-vfs. And try-v image scan is using for same like using try-v we can checking the security issues like vulnerabilities, anything happen in the image. Okay, like in this case we will checking try-v using with the Docker images. In between Sonar analysis is there, so we need to provide all the things in the script file. Sonar script file, we provide the key value pair for creating the name for Sonar Cube. So it will, when executing Sonar analysis, this stage creating a a application name, all the things in Sonar Cube. Okay, and as of now there is nothing here. We can see there is no name for our application. Go to project, see nothing here. So when we running the pipeline, it will create project key name like a Python web app in our Sonar scanner, Sonar Cube. Okay. So the next thing is Docker build. So coming to Docker build, we added a step and script. So this is for with the login with the Docker registry. Okay. And credential ID. See, credential ID we already provided in the configuration. This credential, we already saved the credential, like, and we give it a username and password and give name Docker cred. So this we need to ensure what are the names we provide in the Jenkins when saving the credential. So in our case, Docker cred is fine, and the tool name. So the Docker tool name, I provide the tool name as Docker. So everything is fine. And again, there is a script for what are things, where we will get from the Docker file. Okay. So this is in the make image. So that's why we are using the make command, make installation in the server, and we have a make file in our repository. So the Dockers, now there is a make file there. So inside the make file, there is a Docker image there. So that Docker image, this stage will build. So after build, again, we will using try for scanning the Docker image. Then Docker push using the same credential we provide here for the pushing, then deploying. So same way it will deploy, and we provide the command for the deploying. So see, you can see the Docker command here, Docker run detacher mode port 5000 for our application, and it will take the latest image that we built before previous stage. Okay, this is pushing the image from Docker Hub, because in previous stage we pushed our Docker image, the build image, to Docker Hub. So just to go to the pipeline, copy all the script here and just save and exit, apply and save. And we can build now using the build now option. See, our pipeline is started. You can see the pipeline step, all things, pipeline overview. Okay. Now the first stage, what are the things? It will tool installation happening here. Anyone have any doubt? All of you? The first part is done, so we can see then checkout is done. Now it's AWS dependency scanning is under progress. Yeah. Any doubt? All of you?
No doubt. I just might take some time to digest and make it like
this is the first,
practiced.
this is the first CICD, so it will have some confusion. In coming days, we will deploy another same way we will configure other pipeline. So you will get more idea in different scenarios. This RWSP dependency and Sonar Cube analysis, it will take some time as per the code. Okay, if we have a lot of code, then it will take so many time to scan your entire code. Okay.
It doesn't
So
seem like it knows all the stages, right? Because first it didn't
yes.
show a Trivy and Sonar Cube, it only showed Git checkout and WASP. Like the next thing that it will do, it will show the blue 3 dots in the circle.
So it's executing that 3 dot. Now it's under building Docker image.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't see all of the things, like, what its steps are remaining, right? Like
No,
we
that's
first saw
no,
2
no,
and
no,
so.
no, 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 no. In this is actually new UI. And previously we have one better understanding UI there, but now
Like a progress bar, you see it, right?
right. See, now it's completed. every pipeline, I mean, every stage is completed. See, you can see how many stages are there. First one, tool installation. Second one, Git checkout. Okay. The stages we provided, right? Like, we'll show you. See, first one, tool installation. This is a tool installation, JDK installation. So next, then the second thing is check out our code. So that is done. Git checkout. The next stage is AWS dependency checking. That's done. The next thing is try FS scan. Okay, like our working directory is scanning. Then Sonar Cube analysis is done. Docker build done. Then after Docker build, we will get image. So it will scanning the image using try image scan. Then we push the image to Docker Hub. Then we successfully deploy the image to Docker container. So we can see everything. Like first go to Sonar Cube and refresh. Go to projects. See our project is fetch here, and we can see the bugs, vulnerabilities, all the things here. So the next thing is we can go to our console here. Okay. See, we can just take the Docker image. See, the image latest is done here only 1 minute ago. And we can check the, because we here successfully deploy our application. So just checking the Docker PS. See, previously we manually installed the Docker, I mean Sonar Cube, okay, that is running here. And now we can see our application is running here up about a minute ago. So the application is running successfully and the port number is 5000. So how we access the application? Just to copy the IP of our public machine. Then we need to open one port 5000 for accessing our application. Just go to security group. And one more, like 5000. Everyone can access. Save role. So just to copy the public IP, paste 5000. See, this is the application. Python demo application. See, we can see here like the output. Got it. Okay. So now you can see our application is successfully deployed to Docker container. And here we can see all the details like the logs, everything we can see here. The last thing is Docker command, like using our Docker command Docker run, then it will create a container. This is a container ID. Docker push. What are things happening in this Docker push stage? All the logs are here. Then try we. This is a Travis scan details of our image. So these are the details. Docker. This is Docker build and tagging. So on Cube analysis details, we can see here. And we can directly getting the report using this link. Okay, just to click the link. These are the details. So Cube. So anyone have any doubt regarding CICD? So this way we building application using CICD. This is actually pipeline script. Okay, we use a pipeline script for deploying this Python application. All of you clear,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I will provide the entire steps and the codes to you. So kindly do it as soon as possible, okay? Because this configuration we need to try at least 2-3 times. So you will get the ideas how to configure the tools, how to add the configuration of plugins, installation plugins, then configuring tools, systems, all the things. Because in Jenkins we will confuse sometimes. So that's the reason I hope everyone got the point, right?
Yeah.
So if all are good in Docker, right? I think we need to do some deep dive into Docker. So before going to next CICD, tomorrow we can deep dive into Docker, right? All of you.
Sure.
Okay. Then I will give the task, okay, to create the same pipeline. Okay, all of you.
Okay.
And yeah, then I will provide the pipeline script and you just to fork this application, okay, this Python application from my repository. All of you fork this application. All are know how to fork, right? All of you.
Yeah.
I mean, forking this repository to your own repository. That is simple. I will provide the URL. So just to go to the URL, open the URL with your GitHub account. Then you can see here fork. See. So just to click forking means just copying the entire application code to your own repository. Got it. So now you can see my repository URL is Taufik and Python web app. So whenever you fork this enter code, then you will get your name, then the Python web app. So you can provide that the URL in your pipeline instead of mine. Got it?
Okay.
And yeah, and
Okay.
create a Docker hub. I hope everyone created a Docker hub, right? So we need to provide the Docker credentials in our Jenkins to deploy these things like pushing, building, and deploying. All are good, then we can wind up, right?
Sure.
Sure. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Good morning
Bye-bye.
to people in India. Bye.